Imagine a world where an old Arjen Robben, out of retirement to play for his boyhood club, is greeted at the training room doors by a talented teenage Vinicius Jr. In this version of events, Vinicius lived in Holland, supporting Holland and FC Groningen. When the big clubs didn't come searching like they did in real life, he joined the club he supports to play opposite his idol. This is the Robicius Initiative.
Might be some day far away. Yeah, I'm going fast, so I'm switching lanes. Didn't want to switch up on the game.
What's up, guys? Slimeball FM. Let's get straight to it. So yes, as you heard in the intro, this is going to be a Groningen rebuild, but with a little bit of a twist. Yes, we have Vinicius Jr. With a value of only £225,000, he doesn't have near the reputation he has at this point in real life. Unfortunately, with the in-game editor, I did not know how to take off his previous club history, but I hope you guys can ignore that. While I know you guys will learn the team as we go, I just wanted to go through it one time before we started. So here's the starting lineup. We have Pat. Sergio Pat, he's probably one of our best players. He is our best player besides Vinicius and Robben, to be honest. He's a goalkeeper. He's not bad whatsoever, but I mean, he's obviously not like a world-class goalkeeper. I think he's just average, personally. Like, he has 3 youth caps. He doesn't have any actual caps. You know, he's just kind of like a good player, but it shows the quality of the rest of our team. Then we have Absalom at left back. He's a 2.5-star player. He is still young, but I don't see his growth being too much. It's definitely an area where we'll have to strengthen in the future. On the left side, we have Mike Tawirik. You know, he's actually a pretty good center back, but he is going to be leaving to join Derby County next season. So, you know, he's going to be good for now, but he's obviously going to be a player that we have to replace because he's not going to be here next year. And then the other center back is Leandro Vega. He's actually a player that I signed before this season started, as we had about £2.5 million, so I just thought, why not use it? His value is at £2.2 million. His salary is not too bad at all, and I think that he'll be actually an excellent player for us. So now another one of our key players, as you can see, he's also in the defense. There's a pattern here. His physicals are great. His technicals aren't brilliant, but I mean, his mentals are pretty decent, and I mean, I think he's going to be a great player for us, in my opinion. Now in center midfield, I would definitely recognize that as a weak point. We have Nicholas Strunk. First of all, look at this man's head. Look at it. Looks shrunk. Nicholas Shrunk is what I should call him. Shrunk head looking ass boy. But yeah, he's only on a 2-star current ability according to our scouts, and I definitely see why. But I think that his mentals actually lead him to be a very good ball-winning midfielder, better than any of the other players we have. I wouldn't say very good, but definitely better than any of the other players we have. As he, you know, his mentals are actually superb for a player of his level. Now in the other midfield spot, we have a player by the name of Azar Matasiwa. He's also only 21, so you can see there is a lot of youth in this side, even if there isn't a lot of talent. He is just a very good all-around player, so he's going to be a ball-winning midfielder, while Nicholas Shrunk plays at the box-to-box. Now you guys already know Vinicius on the left and Robben on the right, but I'm going to introduce you to Lundqvist. Lundqvist he's very average. I'm not expecting a great season out of him. I'm not expecting more than like 5 goals and 4 assists. He is very average. He's not great at all. Nothing exceptional about the kid, but I mean, you know, he's somebody to fill the space. Up top, we have Daishan Redon, one of our best prospects. He has a potential ability of 5 stars. He's already at 3 stars, and he's only 18 years old. I definitely anticipate him to be Vinicius' main partner on the attacking end of the pitch once Robben ends up retiring. Now that's the lineup for the first match against Willem II. I don't see any players in their lineup that I actually know of at all. They look like they're playing a 4-1-4-1 wide. You know, the shape that it seems like everybody's playing in FM this year. So it seems like they've, you know, copied the trend. I'm not familiar with any other players in their roster, though, so hopefully the wing play of Vinicius and Robben can really just overwhelm their defense. Now here's the first highlight in the 19th minute. Nicholas Shrunk finds Robben on the outside, and he's starting to cut in just like we like to see. Robben cuts in and hits it with his left foot, and that's a brilliant save from the keeper, Wellenruther. But now Robben can put the corner into the box. He does. Looking for one of our players, he can't find him, and now Matasiwa is after the ball. Can he find someone? He finds Vega. Robben's back out on the right, but I guess Vega couldn't find him. The worst news possible. Arjen Robben, in the first match of the series, has pulled up with an injury. I guess we're going to have to take him out here. We're allowed 11, or even more. It looks like we're allowed 12 substitutes in the Netherlands, so it should be pretty easy to find a sub for him. We're going to put in Gudmundsson. Which foot is he? He's left-footed, so inside forward suits him pretty well. And we're going to play him in that position. Hopefully he can have the similar impact that Robben would have had. Now Pat can find Vega, and we're just playing it out of the back. He finds Lundqvist into the path of Redon. Our young striker runs into the box, but Wellenruther is too good to allow him to score his first goal this season. but Rodon is looking very dangerous, as we would want him to. Now that especially that Robben is out of the match, we definitely want to see Rodon and Vinicius have a connection. And now that Robben's been injured and is out of this match, I'm going to just focus play down the left exclusively versus down both wings, because Vinicius is definitely our key player on the pitch at this point. That's a poor tackle for Madasiwa, and it looks like Madasiwa is going to be sent off, and Madasiwa is going to give them a man advantage, and I mean, that's a huge advantage for the other team. I'm not how do we even fix this? I guess we can do something like this, and then you know, I could just tell Goodmanson in his personal instructions to sit narrower. And then it'll kind of fill up the space that we're missing in, hopefully. Now, they have a corner here, though. They put the ball in, and it's just wide from their center back, I think it was. Number 25 almost heads it into the goal. I'm going to sub in El Masawidi. He's one of our backup center mids. He also can cover a defensive mid and center back, but he's going to come in for Nicholas Strunk, who hasn't had a great match today at all. And we have a throw-in with just 5 minutes left. We're on the 85th. Goodmanson, can he get across? And nobody finds Zifuk. It's into the path of Vinicius, whose shot is blocked. Now Absalom back across, and that was probably the biggest chance of the match, which has been pretty dull to this point. But now Absalom, can he put another ball in? He tries to, but he just hits it off the player instead. Looks like we still have a chance. Absalom's trying to find someone off this throw-in. He puts the cross into the box, into Rodon, and Rodon's header goes straight into the palms of Wellenruther. Now it's just 3 minutes left. There's one more highlight in this match, it looks like. They put a ball up into their striker, Pavlidis, and now Pavlidis is trying to start a counterattack for them. Kohler into the box. Kohler takes the shot, and that's a great save from our key player, Sergio Pat. Okay, I thought this corner was going to be a highlight, but it looks like this match is going to end 0-0. And I mean, that is unfortunate because, you know, it's hard for us to really know what our team actually looks like because our key player just wasn't in the match for the majority of it. So it's really hard to know if we need to make a big tactical shift or if it's just the fact that we didn't have Arjen Robben that kind of took our whole team out of alignment. Now Arjen Robben, the 35-year-old elite winger, has been injured for 60 to 8 days, so it means that we won't see him in the next match of the episode either, but it's not too long-term of an injury and it shouldn't derail our season. Separately, how can you have one appearance and make 3.91 dribbles per game? So here's the lineup we're going for in our next match against Vitesse. It's the same as last match except Robben's out, obviously, so we have Goodmanson on the right, and then Hrustic is in. Madasiwa was the one who got the red card last match, so he's had to be taken out, and Schrunk's going to play in the ball-winning midfielder role. So here's the lineup. So we're playing a very similar shape as they are. I didn't recognize two players from their lineup. Charlie Musonda, who of course was the Chelsea loanee. I don't know if he still is being loaned from Chelsea. Yeah, he is still being loaned from Chelsea. He's 22 years old at this point. I wonder if he's ever actually going to get a chance there, or if Vitesse is going to end up picking him up permanently, as he's really just not progressed as well as he would have thought to be. And then Usama Tanane is the other player that I know from their team. He used to play for Utrecht, and he's also a former Saint-Etienne man. So with that being said, let's get straight to the match. Now Vinicius finds Hrustic inside. Ball into Zifuk. Zifuk, we definitely want to see more of him. I probably should have him overlapping, honestly, as he's one of our key players. I'm gonna actually make that change right at this moment. Yeah, we definitely want to see a lot from him today with Goodmanson in the lineup for Robben. Now Vega plays it into Goodmanson. Goodmanson could put a ball in here. He's supposed to be cutting inside, but I mean he's was sent wider by that ball from Vega. Now Zifuk finds Hrustic. Lundqvist finds Vinicius. Now Vinicius could be throwing goal here. He could have gotten his first goal of the series, but it's a poor finish from Vinicius. But we've had a great start here, and we actually have 80% possession in the first 9 minutes of the match. Now Hrustic puts the corner in. Strunk tries to head it into the dangerous area, but he can't. Now Zifuk can't find anything, and we go to the next highlight. Now Musonda puts a ball into the box, but Pat is first to it easily, and no one even really challenges it. Now we could make a counterattack here. Pat finds Vinicius. Vinicius, what a ball into Rodon. Rodon has to finish here, but he can't, and his youth maybe leads him to get nervous in this moment, but past fear ends up saving the ball. Hrustic puts the corner into the box. Goodmanson's shot is blocked. We've been very dangerous in this first 20 minutes. I mean, we have to be hard done by at this point that we haven't scored yet. We have 2 clear-cut chances. We have 6 shots, 3 on target. I mean, we have been threatening them, and they definitely have to be scared that we're going to go up 1 before the halftime whistle. Now Absalom finds Vinicius, our danger man. Vinicius puts the ball across for Rodon, and Vinicius gets his first assist of the season. Rodon scores our first goal of the season. We go up 1-0 against Vitesse. Now Absalom with the throw-in. He could put a cross in here. Instead, he just decides to lose the ball in the corner, but he gets it back, finds Robben. Robben makes it 2-0, and what a match this is from Robben, and this left side has been providing him with a lot of service so far in the first 33 minutes. Now another chance. Hrustic puts a corner into the box, but this time it could be their counterattack. Vitesse looks dangerous here. They don't have the numbers though, but they do find Usama in a ton of space, and his shot goes straight into the gloves of Pat. Now Boom Boom on the ball, finds Bauer into Tronstad, and they're kind of just playing it back and forth. We're going to try to nick it off him for the counterattack, but instead they find Clark in a load of space. Clark puts the ball across, finds Matovs, and Matovs makes it 2-1, and he gets Vitesse right back into this match. And at halftime, I think it's a little bit of a tale of two halves, even in this first half. Robben, maybe not even two halves, like thirds, really. In the first two thirds, we were dominant team. You know, we were absolutely destroying them. Robben with the 2 goals at the end of that period to signify that. But then after his second goal, it's almost like we let off the gas a little bit, and Tim Matov's goal actually kind of just signifies Vitesse was pushing more into the match, and now we just have a 1-goal lead going into the second half, so I'm definitely going to have to stick it to the boys in the locker room. Now, it looks like we have a sold-out crowd here. It says 19,282. I'm pretty sure that has to be like almost capacity. They have 400 away fans, but it looks like our fans are definitely excited to see Vinicius and see Robben, even if they're not going to see Robben today. But now Clark can put a ball in. He finds Bauer into the path of Matovs, and Bauer's cross just goes in the goal by itself, and now they've equalized, and it is 2-2, and now everything's out of whack at this point. Now, this is a decision I've just decided to make just to try to get something from this match. Arjen Robben, even though we know he's holding a little bit of a knock, I'm going to give him this last 25 minutes, try to, change something into the match. And then El Masoudi is going to play in this box-to-box midfield role with Nicholas Schrank. Now, with 20 minutes left, we have to see if maybe Robben can create something here. Finds Lundqvist. Wait, where's Robben playing? Did I mess something up? But now El Masoudi takes the shot. El Masoudi, the substitute, puts it into the bottom corner. And now Groningen has gone up 3-2, and that's a brilliant goal, and at a absolutely pivotal moment in the match. Vinicius, they were kind of just all playing the ball around, but now El Masoudi just took it here on his own. Found Robben, who was slide tackle, and then just hit it bottom corner. The goalkeeper has to be doing better there, honestly, in my opinion, but with 15 minutes left, we've taken the lead. But unfortunately, directly after this goal, they do have a highlight here. Doki's playing very tentatively here, and I mean, we could have nicked it off of them, but now Matovs is trying to spearhead a counterattack for Vitesse. He has the ball back here. He finds Dessa on the right side, who could look for him with a cross. He does. Instead, he finds Tronstad, and Tronstad, off of the Dassa cross, puts it into the bottom corner and makes it 3-3. Now we play out the back. El Masoudi now has the ball. The substitute is doing great here. He finds Vinicius. Vinicius into Robben one more time, but this time Robben's shot is blocked, and Vinicius can't find that near post run once more. Robben puts the ball into the box, finds Robben, whose header just loops over the goal. And with 5 minutes left, it looks like we may just get another tie, or even worse from this match, but Itakura actually may be sparking a counterattack here. Vinicius Jr. has all the space on the left side he wants, but he takes a bad touch onto the inside, and Bauer tackles it. But now El Masoudi finds Vinicius in this space. Vinicius, can he finish? Vinicius hits the post, and it's 3-3, and Vinicius chokes in a very big moment there. And it looks like because of that miss, we're going to end this match in a tie. And that's full time. Groningen 3, Vitesse 3. We definitely have struggled in these first two matches. Obviously, this match was more of a thrill, and I think we definitely should have taken something away from it. A positive is Vinicius was the player of the match, as he had, he was electric today. He found Robben multiple times, and Robben scored 2, but he could have scored even more. But at the end there, if Vinicius had scored that one-on-one, we would have gone away with all 3 points. But instead, going into the third game week, we're currently sitting in second place with potential to lose more spots on the table. With that being said, if you enjoyed the video, like, subscribe, and I'll be posting the next episode tomorrow, so I'll see you guys then. Shit.
80 on the dash, one cynical, purple tinted Lambo, indigo, 2 girls from my show, identical. Out of this world, like they went to a festival. They're going crazy.